There are too many people in this world that allow fear and other people to dictate how they should live and what they should be doing in this world. And I did not want to become one of those people. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about why I dropped out of college and hopefully give you all some inspiration to take the path that you desire in life, regardless of what is holding you back. So a bit of background and information about my education history. In high school, I had an amazing opportunity to be part of an early college program, which allowed me to get an associate's degree while I was also working towards my high school diploma. Also, since my class was the first to be a part of this program, we had the opportunity to also get a scholarship to a Pacific school, which, spoiler alert, I took. It was a pretty crazy experience, but I would totally do it again if I had the opportunity to relive my life. So, when did it all start? Obviously, in college is when I wanted to drop out, but there were signs of me wanting to change my path in life way before I even started college. I think the doubts and fears started to come into play around 2019, 2020, so right before COVID had hit. At the time, I had always wanted or dreamed to become a doctor, and I took electives to help me get a better understanding of what the medical field is and how it operates. One random morning in that class, I just was asking myself, is this the career for me? And to be honest, I should have taken this as a sign to look into this career more or figure out what was the reason behind why I was feeling that way, but I didn't. I was a much different person than I am right now. I was too busy worried about irrelevant things, and I lacked the confidence and faith in myself to believe that I could succeed in anything I want to do in life. I also carry the burden of becoming the first person to become great and have a successful career, which ultimately paralyzed me. I don't want to blame my family or anything, but they really did have a big impact on my life for a very long time. I was doing things for them and not for me. So I started to carry around this fear of the future, but I pretty much just ignored it majority of the time. I had a pretty busy school life between schoolwork, college assignments, and all the extracurricular activities. Also around this time, I started to watch lots of anime. I literally was just distracting myself and allowing myself to be unconscious of my reality. Even when COVID had hit, I started watching One Piece. And if you don't know what that show is, it has over 1,000 episodes. Just really not allowing myself to be with my thoughts ever. And I was getting by until it was time to graduate in 2021. Now it was time for me to graduate and go to college. I was truly terrified of this new chapter of my life. How was college for me? Lonely. And not in the I don't have anyone to talk to kind of lonely, the I am finally alone with my thoughts kind of way. I was really forced to be alone with my thoughts and face what I was ignoring. And of course, the college experience was pretty cool. My first 2 semesters were filled with craziness, and I made a lot of good friends along the way. But every day I questioned, why was I even there? I would talk with my friends and they were feeling the exact same way, but why? During this time, I started to awaken within myself and heal a lot of trauma, which allowed me to rewire my mind into a more positive one. And before I knew it, the school year was over, then summer came, and then right back into year 2 of college. But this time, it was a bit different. I ended up living alone, so more isolation. And for the most part, being alone was pretty great. I had my own place and I was able to do whatever I wanted to. But to be honest, I spent most of my days in the dorm, literally doing nothing important. And slowly but surely, I started missing days to weeks of school, and I did not care at all. Honestly, don't even know how I even passed that semester. Like, I even skipped a whole final and still passed. But during this time, I became really down because I was doing things that I didn't want to do. In the end, I finally was starting to overcome my fear and realize I deserve to live a life that is filled with joy, adventures, and learning things that I want to learn. I ultimately decided that I wouldn't return for the spring semester. I wanted to insert a clip of the day I finally was like, enough is enough. School is not for me. Today's Sunday, November the 27th. I have decided that I am going to drop out today. Well, not necessarily today, but I want to finish this semester and I won't return for next semester. I'll be successful and I'll have an amazing life regardless. So what would I want to do? Do I want to continue? And I really don't right now. I will create an amazing life. I will look back at this moment and be like, you were stressing for nothing, babes. Look at you now. You are living your best life. So okay, so now you got an understanding about my past. It's time to really dive into why I did it. And just to put this out there, I love learning new things. I'm always eager to learn new things, but on my own timing. So personally, I've always wanted to help and serve others. And when younger me decided that I wanted to become a doctor, it seemed like the perfect career. Helping others in time of need and getting paid a lot. I mean, it's a win-win. But as I got older, I began to realize that that goal or dream didn't align to the person I wanted to become. Once I became aware of that knowledge, I had to decide, should I stay or should I go? And that was really hard. One of the main reasons why it was so hard, as I stated earlier, is that my family put a lot of expectations and pressure on me. They all wanted me to become a great doctor. Also, and I'm pretty sure many of us feel this way, but changing your path in life feels too risky. I was afraid that I would jump and wouldn't have anything to land on. But I had to realize that this is my life. I can't keep trying to please others and make everyone else happy at the cost of my own happiness. There are too many people in this world that allow fear and other people to dictate how they should live and what they should be doing in this world. And I did not want to become one of those people. I refused to allow myself to live an unfulfilling life to just die. What would be the point of life if it's just to please others? If any, and not saying that we should have any fear, but we should rather have fear in not bringing our desires into our reality. Like, that should be more scarier. Living a mediocre life just to get to the end of it and die. That is not the purpose for our lives. The purpose of our lives is to be happy and find joy and love in doing the things that we choose to do. And just to reiterate, I know it's hard to make these big changes and take these huge risks in our life, but would you rather take a leap of faith and potentially succeed in what you want to do, or keep living the way that you don't desire? Always asking yourself, if I would have taken that chance, would the outcome be success? So take that leap of faith towards your desires, because I know that is what I'm doing and I will not fail. Succeeding is the only path that is ahead of me right now, especially since I am choosing to actively go towards my desires in life. Following your desires only will lead to a happy life. Okay, so the last question I wanted to answer is, do I have any regrets in my decision? And the answer is no. If anything, I wish I would have dropped out sooner instead of dragging on the inevitable, thinking that one day my feelings would change, or that one day I will wake up and decide that I actually want to continue this path. It just wasn't for me. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video and was able to learn from my story or my fear to decide to choose your desired life. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.